Let's get this thing going.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Mike Lewis is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Mike Lewis.
First offering on its way. Corbin Carroll stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
India is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Chattanooga leads it here.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hunter Green gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matt Peacock pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Christian Alvarado works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 5 men on base. For the Generals, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mike Lewis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 25.
Settling in now, Christopher Morel. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ramasademan is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 strikes to count. Popped up. Hines is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Into the box now, Johan Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
Mike Lewis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 2 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off.
Nobody here, nobody.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Alexis Olmedo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ball even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Beautiful.
Here's the first pitch to him. David Hendricks is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chattanooga came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. R.J. Alanis gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Mike Lewis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 25.
Digging in now, A.J. Reed. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Nobody. Go home.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tristan Casas becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
To the plate now, Micah Rodolfo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it.
Gonzalez.
He brings it in, and they have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Good.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chattanooga led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
For the victorious Lookout, 3 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors.
Mike Lewis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Mike Lewis.
Now in the box, Taekwon Forbes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Taekwon Forbes becomes the first out of the inning. Jesus Montano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Mike Lewis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 25, Mike Lewis.
Ferrar Encarnacion is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ball. Rosales is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Clayton Burdick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Chattanooga Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hunter Green wins his 3rd of the season. Mike Lewis.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention, please.
So now, digging in now, Jake Gatewood. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mike Lewis.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 1-2.
2012, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up.
You got room.
Ball.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Taken cold, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a chopper to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chattanooga jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Lodolo takes the win on the mound.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live, and Mike Lewis, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The 1-1 home.
Yeah.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Jankowski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Ramon Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, Alec Thomas. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate.
No outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Randy Stanley is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Jankowski, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2.
Here we go, boys.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Dom Marolio. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied up. Stepping in, Camden Duzenak, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Chopped on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Set to get his day started, Mark Caraviotis, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Line hard, but foul. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, one away, one away.
Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. In comes Jankowski. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Green. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Green.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. That's inside.
Get down now.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Mike Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Mike Lewis.
Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Christian Robinson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Ready for another chance? Anthony Greer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Greer.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
One out, one out.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ramon Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Ramon Hernandez. And it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Lookouts lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ciani, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here we go.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Duzenak will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Chattanooga leads it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alec Thomas. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now, Randy Stanley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Randy Stanley.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Dom Marolio. 1-0 the count. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, we got one here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Camden Duzenak is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Ready once again, Mike Lewis. First pitch on its way.
Lewis.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Number 31.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Jankowski.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter. The second
So
baseman.
stepping in, Christian Colon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open.
Leading off for Jackson, the third baseman.
Mark Caraviotis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Payton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. John Jay will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, in there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in now, Christian Robinson skied into straightaway right. Jankowski on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Greer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ramon Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Alec Thomas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Randy Stanley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now at the plate, Don Marolio, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Lewis. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Kenton Duzenak. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Mark Caraviotis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. LaValle in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Drew Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 81.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
What a game I had.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
A 9-0 shutout final in this.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Mike Lewis takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Laz Rivera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to the strike zone.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in, Jason Irizarry. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball in for a strike.
Come on now.
1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Vaccaro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Hey, just do it here. Finish this up.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2 the final.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Mike Lewis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Mike.
First delivery to him on the way. Randy Arozarena is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. The windup and the 0-1. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Greg Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chattanooga used a nice.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
How's you going today? Hope you're having a good day today. Nice, nice.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Alright, I'm gonna also game with double A.
Mike Lewis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leonardo Rivas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball called for strike 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
That misses. 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Gray has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Xavier Lawrence. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Popped up. LaValle over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Joey Curletta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
9, that's a fun game.
At the plate now, number 5. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The North Division start.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The North Division led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Now look at stats. Just had an all-star break. I know what's taking right now for our team. Hopefully he'll get it together pretty soon. That's our Triple A staff. It's a big league club. Nice. That's Danny. Oh. That's Danny.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Mike Lewis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. At the plate, Wyatt Matheson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ciani is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Here's Yasmani Tomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard but foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Andy Young is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. Fouled off. Popped him up. Farmer moving to his left makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Okay.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Let's take a look at MLB All-Star. He's an all-star for the Major League Baseball this year. So
Coming 15.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trust, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs. Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience can be a major plus to their development. Having split the first two in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3.
What that was? But this was a broke thing. Let's do like this. Yeah. That's the World Series. Nice. Okay, that's all for the line. Thanks for coming out. See you guys later when we will do some more MLB The Show. night, Carl. See you guys later.